Yeah. Quick lesson. Shalom, Israel. Shalom. Barakatha YaHaWah. Barakatha YaHaWaShi. Barakatha YaHaWah. Barakatha YaHaWaShi. Barakatha YaHaWah. Barakatha YaHaWaShi. Double honors once again. The apostle and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth in its entirety. Peace and salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth all over the earth. Right? A quick lesson, man. You know? Nothing really too long. I like to make them quick, you know? The attention span out there is lacking, you know. But yeah, just meditating, right? And yeah, the passing of the cup, man, right? You see, you know, you can see it happening, man. The passing of the cup, right? The Most High has this cup that is talked about, Salakia, that is spoken about, talked about, referred multiple times in the scriptures, right? About this cup. Psalm 75, verse 8. For in the hand of the Lord in all caps, so it's YaHaWah. For in the hand of YaHaWah there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he poureth out of the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink. Right? So this cup that they're talking about is a cup of judgment, right? Wrath, indignation, right? This cup. And whoever drinks of this cup, right? That's when judgments lick you. That's when judgments pass on you, right? That's when the wrath of the Most High passes on you, right? That's when some afflictions hit you, you know what I mean? Curses, right? And we know about these curses. These curses are all in Deuteronomy 28, right? But yeah, that's why you see a lot of things Esau's doing right now, man. Especially the elites know what's up, right? The elites know that this cup's got to be passed, man. The elites also know that the elites also know the scriptures, man. And they know, as a matter of fact, before we get the passing of the cup, the passing of the curses, spoken about in Deuteronomy 30, verse 7. Let's get how's that precept go? The devils also believe and tremble. I think it's in James 4. Thou believest in one God, thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble. Salakia. I could look for it in the... I bet you I've passed it once or twice already. Man, how many times did I pass that precept, man? I tell you. James 2 verse 19. Thou believest that there is one power, thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble. Right. So these upper elites, man, they know and they tremble, man. They're shook. Right? They know what's up, man. Right? Deuteronomy 30 verse 7. Go back to these curses that are being passed. And YaHaWah thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. Right. So we know these curses are being passed on to our enemies, and we know who our enemies are, man. Right? Primarily Esau. Right? But the other nations, man. The crafty council, right? There's Psalms 83. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. All right, and then it tells you a few verses down. Right? Psalms 83, who your enemies are, right? Verse 6, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, right? Gebal and Ammon and Amalek, right? The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre, right? So it tells you who our enemies are. All these other nations are our enemies, man. Right? So we see this cup passing. We see it happen in real time, in real life. Deuteronomy 30, verse 7. And the Lord, all caps, YaHaWah, thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. Right? So we see the passing of this cup, man. We see it happen in real time, man. You know what I mean? Right? Granted, we're still under the curses. Right? We're still under the curses. Right? Because the curses are here to stay until YaHaWaShi comes back, man. That's the only way they're doing away the curses will happen is when YaHaWaShi comes back. Right? Because it tells you in Deuteronomy 28, the curses are forever. Right? Upon thy people forever. Right? Deuteronomy 28. Verse 28 verse 28 verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. Right? So we know this curse is forever, man. You know what I mean? It's forever. Right? These curses. And they're only taken away when YaHaWaShi comes back. And I think that's in Revelation 14, I think, or 22. And there shall be no more curse. Yeah, Revelation 22, verse 3. Right? And YaHaWaShi comes back and establishes his kingdom, man. Right? And there shall be no more curse, but the throne of YaHaWah and of the Lamb shall be in it, and his servants shall serve him. Right? So this is after YaHaWaShi comes back, man. Right? No more curse, man. Right? And we see it flipping script, man. We see it flipping script. We see a reversal of these curses, right? Going on our enemies, man. Right? Isaiah 51 verse 22. Thus saith thy Lord, the Most High YaHaWah, and thy power that pleadeth the cause of his people. Behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling. Right? So the Most High YaHaWah is taking the cup, this cup, out of our hands. Right? Even the dregs of the cup of my fury, thou shalt no more drink of it. Thou shalt no more drink it again. Right? So YaHaWah BaHaSham YaHaWaShi is saying right here, through Isaiah the prophet, that he's taking this cup out of our hand. Right? We're not going to drink of it no more. Right? Verse 22, but I'll put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, right? So we know who's afflicting this man, right? These are the nations, primarily Esau, Edom, Amalek, right? Which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over, right? You know, they've done this from slavery, right? Come right up, right? So-called black people, natives, right? And Latinos, right? Israel as a people, right? Which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over, and thou hast laid thy body as the ground and as the street to them that went over, right? They've had their foot on our neck, right? So this cup is passing. We see it passing, man. You know what I mean? And we know fully, like, they haven't known affliction, man. They don't deal too well with affliction, these other nations. Job 21, they don't deal too well with affliction, man. Right? Job chapter 21. Job 21, verse 9. Their houses are safe from fear, neither is the rod of YaHaWah, BaHaSham YaHaWaShi, upon them, right? So they've never really known affliction, man. You know what I mean? Right? The rod of YaHaWah is not on them, man. So we see this cup passing, right? Job 21, verse 20. His eyes shall see his destruction, and he shall drink of the wrath of the Almighty. There, once again, the wrath of the Almighty. That cup, right? That cup. You know what I mean? But, yeah, it was just I was meditating, man. These scriptures jumped in my head, right? On the cup, right? That's got to be passed, right? So, you know, I pray you're edified. Call Allah YaHaWah, BaHaSham YaHaWaShi, BaHaSham Qadash. Double honors once again to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth in its entirety. Peace and salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth all over the earth, right? Stay focused, pray without ceasing, Israel, right? Kwam Yasharallah, Abad Babal.